Hello, everybody. For this speech, I want to discuss exercise and change how we view it. As I've stated in my previous speech on this topic, there are many benefits to exercising, and I'll get into some more later. But for one perspective is adopting the idea of consistency and doing it for future you instead of just looking at it as like work or something. And also, it's not about how much you can lift or how far you can run if you're doing cardio, or whether you've never worked out or if you mediocrely hit the gym. It's really about grasping the idea of how much more can you do and truly how far you can go. And you're the only one that can really know that. And by staying consistent, of course. Also, most people, if not all, have someone looking up to them. So that should be enough weight on all of our shoulders to be better. And I think exercising can be a positive source from that. Of course, it's not the only one. There's plenty more in life, but exercising, I think, is one that could stay for sure. And it'll help you change your eating habits, sleeping habits, and your mental health should be positively impacted by weightlifting or running, any kind of exercise. And in order for that to happen, you have to adjust your lifestyle, of course, and cut out bad habits to keep it going. And leading into my next point, living in a world full of electronics and everything being done by a machine is great, of course, but I think there's major side effects to this. For example, depression, diabetes, high blood pressure, and anxiety. Basically, not knowing our own minds or bodies and not being able to regulate ourselves and just running to something quick and easy. So, granted, one workout, it may not solve all your issues, but it sure is better to make it a habit instead of, hitting a vape or running to liquor or the bar or something, and that leads into another topic, addiction. But I'm not saying we should replace some addictions with others. I'm not saying we should full on go into exercise and do that, as an addiction, but rather balance it and fit into your lifestyle, of course. But personally, I think we've fallen in behind the health category for years now. More and more people don't like their job or feeling satisfied with their life. Not saying exercising or fitness is key, of course, but rather I do think it encourages to get rid of bad habits and helps promote positive thinking. One thing growing up, I realized there are more ads and commercials for taking pills to fix problems, issues in people's daily life, rather than hit the core as to why they feel some type of way or being affected. It could be as little as a 15-minute workout any time of the day to be a positive impact or change. A big benefit is fighting bad habits, addictions, like drugs, nicotine, phone, and unhealthy food diets. But yeah, don't get me wrong, replacing one addiction with another is not the way to do it. I do not recommend overdoing exercise for long term. For example, there's this one article, One Woman's Story of Exercise Addiction Highlights the Consequences. That's by ABC News. But instead, find a balance that fits your lifestyle and start small. Yep.